Good morning everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are having an amazing day and all your dreams are coming true. Today we're going to talk about, there's a lot of, I get a lot of people asking me questions on the internet and a lot of things because they see from my profile that I work as a cabin crew in the Middle East. So I'm just going to make a video and I want to cover every single topic and every single questions that people have asked me on the internet. I'm going to cover the qualities of what cabin crew should have, so what they look for in the interview. I'm going to talk about the interview process on Qatar Airways, Emirates Airlines, Etihad Airways, all those three airlines that are in the Middle East. I'm going to talk about interview questions, the CV, your photos, your style and image, very, very important. I'm just going to pinpoint on them just a little bit, and then later on I can do proper videos on style and image and the photos and all the specs and everything that you should have. Now first I want to talk about is, don't think that it's about, oh, I need to look a certain way, I need to have a certain height, because it's not really that at all. It used to be like that, where you had to be a certain look and you had to be a certain way, and you had to strut your stuff. It's not like that at all anymore. It used to be like that, but now it's more, look, it can be based on luck now, and it can be based on to be honest with you, I base it on a little bit, you need to be a certain way. Yes, you need to be able to make a mark, you need to be able to stand out big time, because you got to understand, when you go to an assessment day or when you're applying online, there are thousands, I'm not even talking about hundreds, I'm talking about thousands and thousands of people. So they receive these applications and they just click through them quickly. If it's not a computer, it gets filtered through a computer, and the computer knows the requirements or something. So if you're not meeting, it will automatically automatically reject you. And then the ones that are filtered out will go into a to a person, and they'll quickly look at it. And they don't have much time, to be honest with you, because they're going to have hundreds and hundreds of applications. And then that's how they filter through it. So you really need to stand out. You really want to stand out, to have a good quality photo opposed to just a normal photo that someone's posted. Who are they going to look at? They're going to look at your photos that are amazingly done, amazing thingo. Anyway, so first of all, with all three airlines, it's the online application. The online application is just a brief, you attach your resume, you attach your photos and your experience and everything like that. This is a little bit important as well, but you just gotta make sure. For example, first of all, your CV. Your CV can't be too difficult. It's gotta be just pinpoint. They're not gonna read through it. They do not read through all of it, because they don't have time to sit there and read through every single thing that you've put in your CV. So it needs to be very simple, not much writing. Just put your experiences, your education, your work history, and don't do a separate cover letter. Add a little bit of a cover letter at the top of your resume, and that's it. Where you have career objectives, or where you've been through. Hi, I was a hairdresser for 3 years, and after that I finished school and I went to university, and then I worked like this, and I worked in this cafe, and just very random, just very quickly, because they do not look at all of it. You don't have to have this kind of customized. You can get so many examples. So next I want to talk about is your photos. This is so friggin' important. People don't actually realize. They're gonna look at you, and this is where they will see what you look like, and everything, your image and everything like this. This is so important. You really need to put that extra effort in and getting really, really good photos. Don't just put a photo that you're standing in your fucking lounge room against your wall. No, okay? Don't take a photo of you next to a tree, or next to a pretty flower. Oh, it's next to a pretty flower. Oh, yeah, they will accept me because I'm next to a nice flower. No. Does not work like that at all. You need to look fucking professional, and you need to look amazing in these photos. I'm going to show you my examples of when I applied for all airlines. I always use the same photos. Okay, I'm going to put them up and then you'll see them. You need to be wearing a suit. For the guys, you need to be wearing a nice suit. And I'm not talking about blue, burgundy. It needs to be professional. I would recommend dark colors. Black, dark blue, very dark mahogany if you really couldn't afford or to borrow a suit of someone, and a nice tie. No patterns on your tie, no checkers, no pictures, nothing. Just a plain, a beautiful big knot. Your hair for the photos needs to be completely classical, just very classical. No jewelry, no nothing. Completely shaven, guys, please. Please, for the love of God, do not submit your photos as a cabin crew with facial hair. No, no, no. Maybe in Europe it will work, not in the Middle East. Clean shaven completely. And just make sure, like, if you've got nose hairs, take them off, fix your eyebrows, it's okay. No offense to the guys that have a unibrow, but if you have one of these, get rid of it. Get rid of this and fix your eyebrows beautifully. I used to have one of these and I got it lasered off. Just pluck it, get one of your girlfriends, your friends, your sister, your mum, just to help you out, fix it up, just clean it up a little bit. If you have hair here for the guys, get rid of it. Just cleanly shave. Even if the photo, like if you want to wear a bit of like tinted foundation, like a tinted moisturizer or something, it really does good. But even if you take your photos and you get stuff edited out, it's fine. For the girls, look the part, girls. Look like a flight attendant in your photos. Wear a beautiful, nice suit as well. And if you want to put on like a nice small scarf, but it's not necessary. Same goes for your interview, guys. When you go to the interview, don't wear a multicolored bloody... You need to look amazing for the interview. You need the recruiters to look at you and go, whoa, he's gorgeous. I want to talk to him. I want to talk more. And you'll find, you know, if you look good and presentable, this is exactly what they want. This is what cabin crew is all about. It's all about being presentable. You've got to look the part and you're representing the airline, because we are representing the airline that we work for. Yeah, so for the girls, you know, make sure it's like a white background, cream background. I would really invest in getting professional photos done. A really good photographer, just show him the specs of what you need to do. Like one from here to here, one full one, and one headshot. And one headshot you can use for your passport photos as well. Get him to give you different sizes and just use it for like your passport photos when you submit, you know, your photos after you get accepted and things like that. So that's it. These are the most important things. That covers my topic on style and image pretty much. Style and image, very, very important. Whether you're taking photos, whether you're going to the actual assessment day. When you're going to the assessment day, you really have to look good. You really have to have a beautiful suit on. Doesn't have to be expensive or anything, but make it look expensive. You know what I mean? Don't wear, you know, like a different color shoes with your... They don't want like a black shoe for the girls and pink shoes. No. Make sure, you know, like nude shoes, nude high heels, a slight heel, I would say, is a nice color, or black. That's it, simple. You know, like black, nice shirt, white shirt with like a black pant, like, you know, nice skirt. You know, just not above the knee, always below the knee, yeah? Just below the knee. They don't want Howie Virgin cabin crew or anything like that. Because this is like, you know, you're applying for a classy airline, you know, 5-star airlines. These are like the best airlines in the world. So just think about it that way. It's common sense, guys. It's common sense. Like, don't go. If you have any tattoos, please don't even bother going and waste your time. Go to the beach and sunbake. Don't go. God, I've got experiences when I went to some of the thingos. Like, seriously, like tattoos up to here. Like, come on. Like, are you really... Seriously? Like, seriously? I felt like saying to him, like, are you for real? Like, what are you even doing here? Like, which cabin crew, flight attendant for a 5-star airline, with like this classy bitch is gonna have a tattoo up to her ear? Like, really? Like, just go home. Go home. Don't even bother. Thank you for watching. I hope this helps. Have an amazing day and good luck with everything.